Hey, I'm Jonathan Alexander, one of the Panthers beat writers here at the Charlotte Observer,
And I'm Alaina Getzenberg, the other Panthers beat writer at The Observer.
and you're listening to Panthers Tracks.
It's a throw that I got to make. We schemed the pass play up for a certain look, and they didn't give us that look. But, when DJ pops open behind those linebackers, I just got to make that throw. I'm aware of that, man. When I'm playing well and my energy is there, this team plays well. And I think I just have to continue to be more consistent with, just the energy that I bring to the table on Sundays.
That was Panthers quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, who, seemed to take responsibility for that missed throw to DJ Moore, where he was wide open in the end zone. A day after, he seemed to put some of the responsibility on Joe Brady, as you wrote.
He was frustrated after that game, and like a lot of, when you lose a close one, that's a natural reaction. But I think what was kind of surprising to a lot of us was that he came off and he was not shying away from pretty much saying, if the play call had come in even a couple seconds, just a little bit sooner, he felt like they would have gotten a better sense of the defense the Vikings were in, and then they might have actually run the ball in that play instead, which would have been the correct choice in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Both to take time off the clock. Teddy kind of said he tried to make the best of the situation, but I mean, they broke the huddle with like 7 or 6 seconds left on the play clock, no timeouts. They didn't want to lose the down, so it was kind of a weird situation. But we've just never seen Teddy like put the blame on the coaching staff in that way. I mean, he didn't go out and say like Joe Brady sucks or anything like that, but it was like, but no matter what, I believe both sides were responsible. It was just messy. The coaching staff was definitely responsible, but DJ Moore was, you don't get much more wide open in an end zone. You just don't. And so it's both the coach. I think the blame's on the coach staff and then Teddy for just missing that throw.
Yeah, it was a 3-yard throw. I mean, maybe a little bit longer because of the end zone, but he should have hit it. It was right there. The linebackers were full. But just like I agree with you, it wasn't the play they should have ran. I think it was 1:54 on the clock when they had it. You run that ball, you have a chance to score the touchdown first of all by running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you don't get it, whether it's at the 2-yard line or 3-yard line, it runs the clock down all the way to 1:14. You kick that field. You try to kick that. You either kick the field goal, which I don't think they should kick the field goal, because regardless whether the Vikings score, they're going to lose. In overtime, I don't know. I give the Panthers a chance in overtime, but I think you run the touchdown, but you run it regardless. And even if you do decide to kick the field goal, you get down to 110. That puts a lot more pressure on Kirk Cousins than 154. I mean, 154 is like, oh, this is good. Like, oh, I got plenty of time, to score this touchdown. So I don't think that there was that much pressure on Kirk Cousins, and I think that's and I do put a lot of the blame on the coaching staff for their, play calls and in the play calls they made. They had the ball at the 9-yard line, the 9-yard line. You shouldn't even be in a situation to get there on 33. I mean, you've got to get that. You've got to seal that game. The Vikings just basically said, here you go, win it, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, I also think too, I mean, part of that is what you just said, is if you run it on third down, not only are you taking time off the clock, which I argue is the most important like statistic thing in that situation. The Vikings didn't have any timeouts. The clock would have easily gone down to almost a minute, like not quite, but it would have been close. And that's a whole different drive for the Vikings.
Yeah.
You also, if you run the ball on third down, you might have set yourself up for a favorable fourth down situation if Matt Rule, which we've seen him make that choice a lot to go for it on fourth down, if he decided to go, like say it's 4th and 1 at the 1-yard line. You might want to try that. Like, it might be worth it. I don't know if he would have, and I don't know if it would have worked, but they took themselves out of the situation to be in a favorable fourth down as well.
And if you don't get it, the Vikings have to travel 99 yards.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining. And what kind of that's pressure? Like, the decision should have been to run the ball. Like I don't get that. Teddy should have hit the pass. He was wide open. Teddy should have hit it. But the coaching staff also made mistakes, and you got to do better in that situation.
You know, Teddy Bridgewater is coming off probably his worst game of the year, in my opinion. He had his worst completion percentage. And I think, you know, the coaching staff too, you would hope that over the course of the season, you know, even if they're not winning games, I think what we want to be taking away from this is things are moving in the right direction. And I think, you know, I wouldn't have thought at the beginning of the season that they would have even been in this Vikings game. But I just thought from a coaching staff perspective and from a Teddy perspective, it was a little bit of a step back. Just because, you know, at some point you have to start winning these games.
Yeah, I mean, the losses like this hurt. Like when you lose losses week after week, you start to, when you get in these situations, you start to say, oh, here it goes again. I remember covering Carolina in 2018. I think, yeah, it was 2018, last year, Larry Fedora. Like they had so many close games. And I remember players telling me when they got in the situation where the other team came back, they started to feel like, oh, we're about to lose this game. So, you know, players feel that.
Yeah.
So they got to start winning these close games. Coaching has to make better play calls. They've got to make those plays, you know, if they want to get over that hump. Teddy Bridgewater even talked about it. You know, he said, you know, he'll feel the more they get used to the system, the longer they play, he thinks they'll start winning those games. But you got to make those plays. You got to have confidence that you can make those plays.
Yeah. 3/4 of the way through the season, I don't buy that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen this year at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and they're going to have to get some better players too, beef up, you know, what they have. But you know.
Yeah, I mean, they're missing a guy named Christian McCaffrey a little bit. So
yeah, McCaffrey definitely probably would help. You know.
Yeah.